the sun is just starting to climb up over the treetops. And it's gonna be a beautiful day, that's plain to see.
Welcome to Bill Dance Outdoors, America's most popular and longest running TV fishing show.
Now I've gone fishing with Bill Dance today.
Hello everybody. You know, there's a unique challenge to topwater fishing, and there isn't a fisherman I know that doesn't get excited to the thrill of a fish exploding on a lure that's sitting on the surface. And there's no better way to introduce a beginner to the sport, because the newcomer can see what he or she is doing, and there's no mistaking the results of their effort. Now, the majority of strikes, well, they aren't little delicate ticks or the loss of feeling in a lure. They're honest to goodness, knee-bending, wide-eyed, nerve-shattering moments that rank a 10 when it comes to excitement. Nothing is more exciting, absolutely nothing. You know, when we discuss true topwater lures, I classify them into 5 categories. And believe it or not, every one contains models in several sizes and colors. In fact, the entire family of lures is one of the largest in fishing. These are some of my favorites. You've got one that's called the buzzbait. It churns across the surface. And we've got one that's called a walking bait, and another called the prop bait, the chugger or the popper, and we've got a minnow plug, or many fishermen call a jerk bait. All have their place, and it pays to know when and where and under which conditions to fish each style. All normally produce best when the water temperature gets up in the mid-range of the 60s on up into the high 60s. When the water clarity ranges, let's say, from slightly clear, or slightly dingy, I should say, to very clear. Now take this one here. It's a dandy, and it's one of my favorites. It's the popper. It's a really unique little bait, and it's one of the oldest poppers on the market. And many of the popping type baits that are on the market, they've knocked this one off, but it's still chugging and popping and splashing and catching fish like crazy. Like I say, it's one of my favorites. And as we go along, we'll be showing you different techniques on how to fish it. That's a good one. Oh yeah. He just barely hooked. Right in the bottom lip. Gotcha. Look at that, barely hooked. Woo. Isn't that a pretty one? Yes, sirree. A dandy. Okay. Toodaloo.
Bill Dance Outdoors. Sponsored by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Rebel. Catch fish anywhere. And by Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Today's Conditions Log is sponsored by Outdoor Water Solutions, offering pond and lake aeration systems with energy-saving solutions including solar and wind, customized to fit your need. Visit OutdoorWaterSolutions.com for quality aeration products.
Oh, buddy. Coming aboard. Coming aboard. Quit biting me. Quit biting me. That is the toughest part of your face, is right there. Little long slinky job. See, you know, I get tickled when I think about all the myths about topwater fishing I've heard over the years. How about the myth? Conditions need to be just perfect for topwater fishing to be productive. Slick, calm water with overcast skies. Well, there's no question, if the water temperature is right, with good water clarity, those are ideal conditions. For fishing on top, simply because bass have the tendency to be shallow, as well as a little more aggressive during those periods. But let me tell you, some of the biggest fish I've caught on top were taken late morning and early afternoon on bright sunny days with a slight chop on the water. That myth about surface lures only produced 2 hours after daylight and 1 to 2 hours before sunset, well, I think I just answered that one. Sure, low light is a good time, but don't think for a minute a topwater bait won't catch you a big bass at midday, because it flat will. It flat will. Many a day I've tied one on at 12 o'clock and caught some good fish on it. Boy, it's fun, I'm telling you. Just cut it up. They want it bad. Eating it alive. All right, calm down. Calm down. Okay. Got that one undone. Where's the other one? Way back there. There we go. Pretty little bass. Let me show you perhaps my most productive retrieve with this type of bait. Normally I have my best success by casting the lure out. Once it hits the surface, I allow it to sit for a second or so. Then I begin to work it with 3 short popping jerks. Then I allow it to rest again. In other words, the presentation is 3 pops and a pause. The presentation looks like this: a gentle pop, pop, pop in calm water, and a stronger pop in action that creates more sound during windy conditions.
Today's show is brought to you in part by Quantum Rods and Reels, Quantum Performance Tuned, Mystic Lubricants, Lubrication Domination, and Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Today's show is sponsored in part by Berkeley, Catch More Fish, Bill Dance Exclusive Rods by Quantum, and by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Today's equipment log is brought to you by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime.
Let me tell you 4 things that really excite me about fishing. Watching a big bass blow up on a popper. That really excites me. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Golly, and I wasn't even ready. Didn't even have the reel in my hand. Ho, ho, ho. He was right where he was supposed to be. Look at here, Bill. There he goes. Oh, it's a good one too. Oh. Whoa. How thick that fish is. See what I mean? Now, let me show you something else that excites me. And it's excited me since I was a little bitty boy. Watching a float go underwater. Watch this. There he is. Whoop, 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 whoop. Just run right out at that. Oh, look at that and cut it. Oh. Oh man, pretty color on him. See what I mean? If that doesn't excite you, nothing excites you. I don't care if it's a big shell cracker or a crappie. It still excites me to this day. And I'll tell you something else that excites me. Watching a barracuda, free lining, and watching a big barracuda run down a live bait. Watch this.
That is way bigger than anything we've seen today. Be ready, you might have to go up around the bow or something. Look at the size of that guy. Wow, that's a big one. Watch him under the boat. Look at the size of that barracuda. Oh my goodness.
He is a big one, isn't he?
Oh my goodness. Tip high. Wow, look at him jumping.
What a jump.
Look at him jumping.
Woo.
Like a marlin, huh?
That was a fantastic jump.
Wow. Wowee. Look at the size of that guy. My goodness.
Huh?
My goodness, you did good, Bill. You did real good. Wow. That is a giant barracuda. That's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Isn't that exciting? Boy, a live bait just going crazy and watching that rod tip go like that and stripping the line and watching that barracuda. They are the perfect predator, without question. A big barracuda after a live bait, I'm telling you, he ain't got a prayer. It has not got a chance. They are without question the perfect predator. Now, one other thing that really gets me so excited I start trembling. Watching a big tarpon get after a mullet. Now watch this.
Woo, what a jump. That's a good jump.
There you go, now pull up, now pull left. Oh, jumper.
What a jump.
Woo!
Oh,
Oh yeah!
coming up.
Oh, that was awesome! Oh my gosh!
Nice bow, Bill.
Woo!
Great job.
That was awesome! Woo!
All right, I'm gonna shoot him out here.
Yeah, go and take him that one. Isn't that exciting? Watching something that big chase something that big. The explosive action. Those four things really, really excite me when it comes to fishing.
The Bill Dance Question and Answer of the Week is brought to you by Bill Dance Exclusive Rods by Quantum. Whether you're fishing for panfish, bass, catfish, or light saltwater, we have an action for you. Available at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
The Ego Tactical Dry Gear Bag will protect your gear from whatever Mother Nature may throw your way. This bag is constructed using high-performance, waterproof TPU fabric that is stronger, lighter, more flexible, and abrasion-resistant than PVC fabric. It features a roll top with zipper closure, welded seams, Cryptek camo technology, molly loops for external tool management, and a contoured shoulder strap. Mother Nature, bring it on. Today's show is sponsored in part by Millennium Marine, a new class of comfort. And by Garmin Force Trolling Motors, fish with force. Closed caption provided by Power Pole, the original shallow water anchor. Today's product tip is brought to you by Garmin and their GPS map series, chart plotter sonar combos with their advanced sonar technology, like Panoptic's Live Scope all-seeing sonar. You'll spend less time finding your fish.
Have you got a great lake or pond you enjoy? I'm sure you do. And if you want to take care of it, here's what I suggest. Outdoor Water Solutions is my go-to company for all my pond products. If you're looking for aeration, fountains, docks, and a ton of other stuff, you can find them online at outdoorwatersolutions.com.
Come be part of Bill Dance Digital. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Follow us.
Oh, buddy. Hadn't gotten out of my chair. That's a good one. Ooh, we got that bait good. Hold it. Hold it, Buster. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. Oh, he's a pretty fish. Look out. A bar. Look at that pretty fish. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, nice. See you around, baby. Woo! You know, successful surface fishing begins with equipment involved. Now, too stiff a rod is a no-no, especially when using small lures. A good topwater rod should support plenty of backbone with a light tip. Now, my choice is this Quantum 7-foot medium action Bill Dance rod with a Quantum smoke reel. It's a 100 series size, spooled with 14-pound test original strand. There's another one, got it. That's a better fish right there. Oh yeah, look at this one. Going out that way, come on back here. Oh, look here. You got strong fish in that clear water. Whoa, he's a good one. All right, baby. Oh, I gotta come back here and get him. Look at him diving. He wants to go down. All right, easy. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Look at that. Love you. Yes, sir. I have had a wonderful day. I have caught myself a pile of fish. Well, the Papa and I have, I should say. Okay, we're going back. Yes, we are. Swim out there and look at that thing one more time. There you go. It's that time again. But before we get out of here, let me leave you with this. Don't fall for all those myths involved in this sport we call the wonderful world of topwater. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Bill Dance Outdoors. Join us here again next week.
Now I'm going fishing with Bill Dance today.